Hello, everybody. Welcome back for your week 20 PE lesson. Hopefully, all of you had a great 3-day break. I know I did. It was nice to have a quick little break to re energize for this week. So, for the next 3 weeks, you are going to be working on bicycle safety. So, we're spending these 3 weeks inside the classroom doing pretty much the same thing that you're doing, learning about bicycle safety. And then February 8th, I think it is, we're spending the month of February and the first week of March with the bicycle trailer here on campus. And we are going to be practicing all of those bicycle skills that we're learning in the next 3 weeks. We're going to put those to practice on the bicycles. So you have your warm up this week. So your warm up this week has to do with Martin Luther King, this or that game. So we've done this or that, same as Would You Rather, test your knowledge of what you've learned about Dr. Martin Luther King. So try that for your warm up. And then you are going to um, watch this bicycle safer journey. Okay, talks about how to bicycle safely, gives you some information, right, about bicycling. After you do that, you're going to watch this video that talks about Florida laws. So in class, I have a pamphlet and I go through and discuss each one, not necessarily show this video. But obviously, for time purposes, I don't have all that time to kind of go through everything in detail with you. So this is a great video that's going to explain to you the rules of the road. The only thing that I'm going to talk about that wasn't mentioned in here is helmets. How old do you think in the state of Florida you have to be? Um, you have to wear a helmet up to what age? I'll give you a second to think of your answer. All right. The answer is 16. So in class, we talk about everybody in the classroom is under the age of 16, with the exception of me, of course. So it is a Florida law that every single person should wear their bicycle helmet up to the age of 16. After that, you can decide. As an adult, you can decide. And we talk about that oftentimes when we are riding through our neighborhoods, we're out riding. We oftentimes see people over the age of 16 wearing their helmets. So we see grown adults wearing their helmets. And that's simply because it's for their own safety. They want to protect themselves. And oftentimes, as students, we become naive and we think, oh, nothing will happen to me. I'm just going down the street, or I'm just going right to the school, or something like that. Kind of like adults are with seatbelts sometimes. We think, oh, I don't need my seatbelt. I'm just going here. I'm just going there. And so oftentimes we don't wear our helmets because we couldn't find it, or we're in a rush, or it's not cool, right? And we need to keep in mind that when we are riding, it's all about safety and protecting our brain. So we do a lot of talking. I talk to them a lot in the classroom about the safety of wearing their bicycle helmet. In the afternoon, I work the crosswalk where all the bicyclists and walkers cross. And there's oftentimes, many times, where I see kids not wearing their helmets. They don't even have a helmet with them. And so between Deputy Ben and I, we try to, stop them and ask them where their helmet is. And oftentimes they forgot it, or they lost it, or some kind of reasoning. And it happens, we forget things, but we're just trying to get across to you how important it is. You could be the best bicycle rider, but the car could be distracted by their phone. They could be eating. They could be trying to play a video for their kids. They could be doing all kinds of things. And one little mistake could end up hurting you. So wear that helmet. It is so, so important that you wear that helmet to protect yourself from any type of accidents or falls that you might have. So that was pretty much the only Florida bicycle law that I did not hear in this video. So I wanted to make sure we understood that. So watch that so you can learn about the rules of the road. And then we're going to talk about the correct way to wear a bicycle helmet. And so we're going to go through this poster and talk about 2 fingers above your eyebrows to the bottom of your helmet. So 2 fingers, right? Oftentimes we see kids wearing their bicycle helmet where the top of the helmet is way back here on their head. And so this whole frontal lobe of their brain area is not covered. Okay, so it should be sitting on your forehead. 2 fingers from my eyebrows, and then right here should be where my helmet is sitting. 4 fingers to make a V shape around the bottom of the ears. So we talk about oftentimes your 2 straps here, right, should make a V. And oftentimes this one strap that adjusts is sitting down here by your chin. And you want it to be up here under your ear. It secures the helmet from falling. So oftentimes when when we're physically on the bikes, I do a helmet check, and this is the biggest thing I have to correct, is these straps being down here instead of up under the ear. And then the third thing you're going to see is the 1 finger under the strap beneath your chin. So where we buckle, we should only be able to fit 1 finger, 2 fingers at the most. Oftentimes, again, it's super loose, hangs low, you can get your hand in there. And again, that's to keep the helmet on your head. Should you fall, it keeps it in place and protected. So practice that. And then we're going to talk about bicycle signals. Okay, so this is the front view. Okay, so this is as if you are facing the wall. So if you're going to do a left turn, you extend your left arm straight out, right? So you can see that there from the front view and the back view. Right turn, you have 2 choices on the right turn, and you see that here. You can either extend your left arm out and sideways. So you see that kind of bent at a 90-degree angle, okay? Or you can use your right hand. So either one will work. And then for stopping or slowing down, you're going to use that left hand again, but this time it's going to face down with your hand open. And I often ask the kids, why do you think they want you to use your left hand? So left hand here, right turn, they want us to use our left arm, but we could use our right. And then if we're stopping, we got to use our left again. So I'm going to give you a second to think about why are they trying to get us to use our left arm as much as possible. Ready to think of it? Because when we use our left arm, cars are driving on the left side of their vehicle, and it's easier for them to see our motions when we use our left arm. Okay. So we'll talk about that. We'll practice it in the classroom, make sure we're doing it, got it all right. Your standards are listed here. Okay, so for 3rd grade, we want to be able to tell the difference between the correct and incorrect way to wear a bicycle helmet. 4th grade, you want to be able to discuss the importance of wearing a bicycle helmet. So we talked about that in length earlier. 5th grade, discuss the importance of being visible, being predictable, and communicating when cycling. So being visible, bright colors, especially at night, but it helps during the day. Those neon, cool looking clothes that you have, those are the best types of clothes to wear when you're bicycling, day or night. Being predictable, knowing what you are, cars are going to expect you to follow the rules of the road. So they're going to let you know that, okay, we're at a stop sign. They're predicting that you're going to stop. and communicate when you're cycling. So learning to use those hand signals to communicate to the other drivers. Okay. So that's what we're working on this week as far as our bicycle safety unit. Next week we'll be back with learning some different stuff and reviewing as well. So take some time to practice that stuff, become familiar with it. If you can ride a bike, go out there and practice some of that stuff. Um, or you can wait and do it when we're doing it. So that is your bicycle safety lesson for this week. And I will see you next week with some more bicycle safety fun. Bye.